Welcome to the back alleys of San Francisco, where Volkswagen flew me out here to drive this, the brand new 2015 Golf. And they were kind enough to color coordinate them. So the blue ones are the Golfs, the red one, well, that's of course the GTI, and over here, the silver cars, these are the TDI. So which one shall we review first? Over the next few days, we're gonna get to drive each of these. Let's start with, of course, start with this one, the GTI, and that's coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. From a design standpoint, the Mk7 Golf GTI is more evolutionary than revolutionary. What I mean by that is when you compare it to competitors like the Subaru WRX or even the Focus ST, where's the hood scoop? Where's the fender flare? Where's the huge wing? But let's face it, the GTI has always been more of a gentleman's hot hatch. Voila! There it is, the heart of the beast. A 2-liter direct injected 4-cylinder that puts out 210 horsepower and get this, 258 pound-foot of torque. It powers the front wheels through a manual 6-speed transmission, at least this one. You can also get it in the automatic. Now, if you get the performance package, you do get 10 more horsepower, but you know what? Driving this guy around here in Northern California, 210 horsepower seems plenty to power the front wheels. Inside, it's everything you'd expect from a Volkswagen, and what I mean by that is the controls are straightforward, they're exactly where you expect them to be. Everything is easy to understand. The steering wheel is nice and thick. Volkswagen says that this Mk7 GTI is faster, bigger, and better. And you know what? By touching the interior, by kind of seat of the pant feel, I have to agree. Oh, and the sign says we've got some twisty road ahead, so we can really bring this thing out and see how it handles. You know, immediately I can tell that it's much stiffer than the last model. It's got a lot more road grip. But the magic about the GTI is you've always been able to put the wheels exactly where you want them, and I can still feel that. I can exactly tell where I'm putting these wheels, so while I'm flogging this car through these twisty turns, I'm having a lot of fun doing it, Andre. Check it out, Andre. Plaid is the new plaid. That has been a signature of the Golf GTI since the very first Mark I model. But let me show you some other things I like about the current model. Over here, this big VW badge. I love this, look at that. That's how you open this hatch, which has now more room behind the rear seats. I know this has been around a while, but I'm still thrilled. Call me easily entertained. Best of all, check out this cap on the fuel filler. Normally these are square around. This thing looks like it's moving even when it's standing still. And perhaps best of all, check out these wheels, tires, and brakes. Vented rear discs with big, bold red brake calipers. This seriously says, I am fast. And 225 R18 on summer tires. These are gonna be really good here in California and really bad in the snow. So let's hope we get this car before the snow starts falling again in Colorado so we can put it through a full racetrack loop. Okay, that tightens up the steering. I think it sharpens up the throttle response, and it just gives us a little bit more of that magic Volkswagen Das Autofil. Hopefully we will enjoy this without Das Police.
This particular model is lighter than the last one, it's faster than the last one, it's more powerful, more fuel efficient.
It's redder.
It's more red, right? Exactly, and it's a little bit larger on the inside. I mean, it's kind of this all-around package. It's very true to what GTI has always been.
All right, now this competes with the Subaru WRX, the Ford Focus ST.
Right.
What makes it better?
Well, a number of things. Number one, one of the great things about Volkswagen products in general and the Golf particularly is just the level of comfort and refinement.
It's good. It's tight. It's responsive. The steering wheel is nice and fat. The brakes are sharp. It's a kind of car that the car that invented the hot head segment should really be, and I think that they've knocked it out of the ballpark with this car. Now, the last one I drove was a European version, and this is the American version, which, by the way, will be on sale first. So this comes out first, ahead of the Golf, ahead of the TDI, ahead of the e-Golf, which means next month, in June, you could go and buy this darn thing. And price-wise, it starts at about, gosh, I think it's
What's steady?
$24,000, that's right, and goes all the way up to about $34,000 when you add the performance package, which gives you, more performance. So let's sum up. Overall, the new GTI and Golf is 2 inches longer. It's got 93 cubic feet of interior space, which is more than the previous model. It's lower. I'm not sure if it's redder, but it certainly is faster. And in my book, all that means is that you're getting a lot more value for your $24,000 to $34,000. Would I give it a buy, at least at rent it or forget it rating? I don't know. I've only spent a few hours, not even that, behind the wheel, so we'll have to wait till we get it to Colorado for a complete 0 to 60 and racetrack review. As always, this is Roman reporting from beautiful sunny Northern California. Is this supposed to be raining up here in San Fran? Anyway, check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and reviews. And remember, subscribe for a new car video. You know it, every day. Ciao. The 2014 Ford Focus, the 2015 Volkswagen Golf, and the 2014 Subaru Impreza. What do all these cars have in common? Yes, they are all compact, they are all entry-level, and they all compete against each other. And the Volkswagen is the newest member in this very popular class. And this comparison is coming up next on the Fast Lane Car.